Hello, everybody. Hello, Judy. So stoked to have you coming in all the way from Guatemala today. I, of course, am Steve Klintberg-Nodge, coming to you live from Treaty 7 territory on the edge of the Rocky Mountains here in Calgary, Canada. It is awesome to see you day after day after day after day, and really stoked that you are coming in for a whole heck of a lot of fun. So today, we have got deserts for our big old time here on the bike together. And just gonna get hot, gonna get spicy, gonna get sweaty, gonna get everything. It is actually gonna be quite a bit of endurance today. I know that you had my endurance class yesterday, Judy, but hey, we're jumping back into it right away. We're actually going to do quite a bit of pace setting right off the bat, and then some power, some speed, and then get really ready for a big, huge FTP endurance segment. A full 20-minute push on the pedals, going for the highest power that we can manage in that full output so that we can really train ourselves to get up to that power threshold. And we're going to be getting into that like anaerobic threshold area. We're going to be really pushing ourselves all over the place. If you have one of those heart rate meter thingies, attach it to your app. We're going to have some fun. Alrighty, let's enjoy. Hello, Spin for Life. Hello, Moto Sumo. Super stoked to be here with you today. I am Steve Klintberg-Nodge, coming to you live from Treaty 7 territory at the confluence of the two rivers, the Bow and the Elbow, known for generations as Mohkinstsis, and today known commonly as Calgary, Canada. We have got a ton of fun. Ivan, Judy, spinners, we are just going to rock this out on the pedals today. We are going through the desert. It is going to be hot. It is going to be spicy. I know I said that already, Judy, but today has got it going on. We have got 45 minutes of really, really pushing these pedals today. Oh yeah. Not even gonna lie on this one. If you are not breaking a sweat 10 minutes into this, and then by the time we hit the 40-minute mark, you're just like, Steve, what the heck are you doing to me? Oh yeah. Then we are doing our trick. But we're gonna set it up right. Okay, we're coming warm up first, which we are smack dab in the middle of. Then we've got 3 back-to-back pace setting options. We're going to check out different ways of feeling connected to our bikes, feeling connected to our pedals, and then right into some power just to give us a bit of a reset, and then a race to give us another set of reset. Then we get to chill out for a moment before we go into a 20-minute, not even 15-minute, 20-minute full-blown functional threshold power endurance segment where we are trying to push for our maximum output for 20 solid minutes. But I guarantee for you that 20 minutes is going to feel like a sweet treat. So let's get into it. Let's connect ourselves on the bike here right now. Let's shake it out. Take yourself down to a flat road. Like we are just going through Monument Valley here in the background. Southwestern United States. We are just cruising along through the old valley floor. Connect your sits bones into the widest part of your saddle. Readjust if you need. You want those sits bones there so that you are well connected to the bike, but your legs are moving freely and your whole upper body and core is very well supported. Elongate your spine, drop those shoulders, and wiggle it out. Oh yeah. Attach it there to that guitar pedal right there. Woo. Wiggle that through. Okay. Shake out those arms. Feel a little bit of opening up in the ribs right now. Exaggerate it nice and safely, no pressure on the legs. Breathe, turn it into a little bit of a whirlpool here. Oh, like the wind is whipping up the dust in the desert throughout your body as you breathe, and then settle it out. Elongate the spine again. One big breath in. Feel the ribs expand forward, back, side to side. Exaggerate the exhale. Another one. In through the nose. Exaggerate that exhale one more time. Beautiful. Okay, make sure the sits bones are still connected. Shake out the arms as you come down to the handlebars. Connect some light fingers to the closest part of your handlebars, whether that is directly in front of you or out to the side, whatever is most comfortable to you on your bike setup. But bring the elbows in, slight bend in those elbows. Elongate that spine again, making sure your chest is over top of where your knees are tracking, and drop those shoulder blades. Now, attention down to the legs. Again, with sits bones connected to the widest part of the saddle, legs should be moving freely. Knees tracking directly forward and back. Heels dropped so that your feet are parallel to the ground throughout the whole pedal stroke. And breathe through this as we speed up. We have 20 seconds left in our warm-up here before we get into our pace setting right at the beginning. We're gonna start by taking ourselves to a resistance level 2. Should feel like a gravel road or a bit of an incline. We're gonna try to keep ourselves for 2 solid minutes at 105 RPM. Let's put it on the clock. Let's go. Right into it. Right into the desert. Oh yeah. Hot, dry, spicy. 105, find resistance level 2. Pull the belly in. All muscles. You want them to be strong, but flexible. These 3 segments that we are doing right now are all about finding the correct pace for ourselves. So we're starting off pretty high. R2, 105 RPM. Part of this is to get the blood flowing, get the heart beating. If you have a heart rate monitor, take a look at how your heart rate is rising throughout the next 75 seconds of this portion of the set. Ivan, that is great. So good. Judy, love it. Love the triple digits. So, we're fresh right now on these pedals. 105 is a fast pace to keep for a long time. But it can feel comfortable depending on your body, what you like, and what you have trained. I always say, endurance is remarkably hard for me. I always feel like I'm really good at sprints. I'm very good at short bursts of energy. And so consistency, always difficult. And as I've been training over the years, like 90 RPM was great for me for an endurance. Now, 105 is feeling better and better. 15 seconds, we're coming out of this. We're going to gather ourselves and kind of check in. Right now, how is this feeling on your body? Does it feel a little too fast, a little too slow? That's the end of our clock. 45 seconds until we go to our next pace set. Our next one, we're dropping all the way down to 85 RPM. Big cadence difference, 20 RPM difference. But resistance is going up, R3. So this one that we've just done, higher RPM, lower resistance, but still high power output. Our next one coming up in just 20 seconds, higher power, higher force, lower cadence. Okay, we're gonna test these each out. 10 seconds, get ready. Start cranking yourself up in to resistance, level 3. Start feeling the change, push and pull, and 2 minutes on the clock. If you don't have quite enough resistance on there, add it in. You should be feeling this in your full posterior chain as you pull through each pedal stroke. You should be feeling it in your core as you engage. Core gets engaged, especially on that upstroke. 90 seconds left here. Yeah, Judy. Yes, Ivan. Now, once you've found the rhythm, check in with yourself. How does this feel compared to where we were at 105 R2? Could you sustain this for longer or the other? If you have a power meter, check it out. How's your wattage output right now compared to where you just were? If you don't have a power meter, all good. If you have a heart rate monitor, check it out. Is your heart rate spiking? Are you starting to verge into that VO2 max portion where you cannot take in quite enough oxygen for what your muscles need? Or if you don't have that, but you have the magic of Moto Sumo right here on your phone, check out your cadence. Are you able to keep it consistent at 85 RPM? I've been dropping little by little throughout this 2 minutes, which tells me for 20 minutes, this at R3 might be a little too much for me to maintain. 9 seconds left on the clock. Keep pressing it through. Oh yeah, Judy. Give yourself a challenge here at 30 seconds. That clock is back up there. Hydrate as you need. See what an unexpected increase in duration means for you. In 30 seconds, we're taking ourselves to the midway point. R2.5. Partway between the resistance that you had right now and you had in the previous portion. We're looking at 95 RPM. Yellow zone, 2 minutes on the clock. Keep pedaling. Just gonna adjust my shoe. Adjust this. Let's go. R2.5. We got a storm brewing here. We're in the mountains, high elevation desert. Find 95 RPM, R2.5. Check your spine. Check those shoulder blades. Adjust as you need. Yes, Judy. Ivan, spot on. Oh, yeah. I love this. 2 of you from Guatemala. Oh, huge Central America represent. Love it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm a little bit high on my cadence, so bringing that up to balance. Oh, yes. Yeah, Judy and Ivan. You got that. 60 seconds left here. We're all a little bit up on our cadence. Bring your resistance up to help balance you to 95 RPM. Heels down. Push and pull. 45 seconds. Oh yeah. Maybe dry on the ground, but we're bringing the precipitation here. Clouds building as we get up over this hill. Sweat's starting to build. We are 12 minutes in to this spin session today. And team, I know it. We're gonna push hard today. Already 25 kilometers that we have trounced in this session. Together, team. Yeah, spinners. Okay, 4 seconds. Keep it going here. Breathe through. Clock is done. Can you maintain it? Without the benefit of that clock. Can you keep it going? 95 RPM. Breathe through. Micro adjustments. Yes. Ivan, Judy, I want you to keep this up for 15 more seconds. Clock's back on. We're gonna get something very, very different right after this. We're going resistance level 4, big steep hill, 65 RPM, out of the saddle for 2 minutes, and then in the saddle for 2 minutes, R4. Okay, get yourself ready. Clock is done. Pedal, and 2. Find yourself out of the saddle. Bring the heat. This open, natural gas pit in Kyrgyzstan, goading us on here. It's on fire, and so are we. Find that out of the saddle. R4, big, steep, fiery hill here in the desert. Let's go. Spine elongated. Arms forward, fingers still nice and loose on the handlebars. Yes, team. Look at that blue zone across the board. I love it. Drive those knees forward. 75 seconds left in this portion out of the saddle. But remember, we go in the saddle, stay in that R4 for 2 more minutes. Bring your butt back. Start to hover a bit more over the saddle. Knees still driving forward. Feel that in your core. Oh yeah. Pushing and pulling. Your hamstrings getting fired up. That's not just the heat of those flames behind us. That is the work you are putting into the bike right now. Yes, spinners. Let's do it. 35 seconds. Keep it going. Oh, nice and strong. Drop those shoulders. Breathe. Growl if you need to. 15 left on this clock. Come forward. Pull through. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a slight bit off. Back into the saddle. Heavy. Connect those sits bones. Work on a complementary push and pull. This is getting those muscles fired up. Gotta remind myself, spine elongated, shoulder blades down, elbows in, pulling. I can feel it through the top of my thighs, through the top of my knees. It's not at a point of pain, but it is firing up. Yes, Ivan. Yes, Judy. Spinners, you are crushing it. Just over 1 more minute left here. And then you're gonna get to spin out the legs. Oh, Ivan, you have got the power. Yes, Judy. Tremendous cadence. Check that spine. Chest forward. Oh, sweat is dripping. Push and pull. Yeah, spinners. 30 seconds left. Breathe. We're hitting that anaerobic threshold. We cannot take in enough oxygen to cleanse the muscles of all the lactic acid that is building up. But this is where we progress. 10 seconds. Push it through. 8. 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way off. Yes, Judy. Yes, Ivan. Spinners, spin it out. Pure fire. R1, flat road. Pick up the pace. Flush out the legs. Hydrate. Okay, we're doing this right off the bat. R1, 30-second race. Flush out those legs. Don't go over 130 RPM. If you do, pull it back. Keep the joints safe. Breathe. Sweat pouring down my face. Oh, we are crushing it. Heating up in the desert here. 5 seconds. Pour it on. 3, 2, 1. Team, yo. I love it. Okay. Resistance comes up. R2, enough to balance out the body. Oh, we have got this, team. 30 seconds, let's go. It's gonna get spicy real quick. Oh yeah. Yes, Judy. Ivan, wonderful work. The music's gonna transition. We're about to get a recovery period, but don't let it go. 10 more seconds. We're high above the desert here. Monuments in the distance. 5, 3, 2, 1. Ivan, that was stellar. Judy, incredible. Ivan, your speed was so high there that make sure you're protecting all your joints. You don't want to feel like your legs are trying to pull off the pedals anywhere along. And if they are, add resistance just to balance yourself out. So you're not doing undue pressure, anything in the body. But wow. Wow. Stellar. Okay. Enjoy this. Just pedal wherever you are. Hydrate. Breathe. We have 1 minute until we go into our huge 20-minute FTP segment. FTP, we're trying for our highest power output across that 20 minutes. So, because power, measured in watts, is just a straight multiplication of force times velocity, which here on the bike is resistance times cadence. We increase the cadence, power output goes up. We increase the resistance, power output goes up. We increase both, even just a little bit, and it multiplies and brings up our power. FTP challenges are all about finding our absolute threshold. Typically, you would take your average power output throughout this 20-minute segment. You would multiply it by 0.95, and that would be your average power output across a full hour of cycling. It is all about a hard push. But team, I tell ya, this is gonna be sweet. First 5 minutes on the clock. Come on in. It's desert time. Wait, that looks a little bit more, it's not desert. What is that? Okay, we're riding for dessert. Let's do this, team. Find whatever your best maximum was when we set the paces earlier on. We're doing it for the donut. We're doing it for the sugar. We're doing it for the cake. Yes, you know it. Celebration times, y'all. Okay. Find what's gonna work for you. Yes, Judy, look at that 105. If you have the power meter, peek at it. How's it doing? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to maintain this, but right now, I'm sitting at 98 RPM at a slightly higher resistance than I would normally do. It's really close to my resistance level 3. Judy, you're doing beautifully at 105, 106. Oh yeah. Ivan, Love it. Love it. 100 RPM. Such a golden place to be. Check your body position. Check those sits bones. For me right now, I'm about 25 watts above what I usually am in an endurance segment. So I'm gonna keep my eye on this. My cadence is already dropping, so maybe I'm a little too high on resistance. It's okay. Micro adjustments all the way through. Yeah, team. Push and pull. Engage everywhere through the body, but don't lose energy where it's not needed. Fingers stay loose. Pump the energy into the hamstrings and the glutes. We're already an eighth of the way through this. Oh yeah, I can already see my cadence has dropped. I need to find slightly lower resistance. Pulling my RPMs back up. Judy, Ivan, you are so on target. Beautiful work. Yes, you know it. Focus in. Feel it. Elongate your spine. Team, already 45.2 kilometers together. Incredible. Hydrate as you need. 90 seconds left on this first 5-minute clock. We have 3 more 5-minute clocks coming up after this. Breathe. More dessert times. Some macarons here. Ooh, those look good. A little bit of icing sugar sprinkling on. Oh yeah. The treat at the end of this. Body check. 30 seconds left on the first clock. Yeah, team. After this class, check the stats that you put out. Check them in your MotoSumo app, on your profile. Check them against other endurance classes. See how you did. Judy, check it out against our one yesterday. Next clock, right away. This is clock number 2 out of 4. We are a quarter of the way in. Dripping sweat over here. I know you can hear my breath. Like half a world away, you can hear my breath. Hopefully it's motivating you, coaxing you on, as you are motivating me right now. Look at your incredible output. That cadence, Ivan 102, Judy 103. Oh, wow. How are you feeling? Heart pumping? I'm at 90% of max. 90% heart rate max. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can see how shiny I'm becoming. This is the time to lay it all out. Put it all into the pedals. Push and pull. Oh yeah, Judy. Oh yeah. Check your pelvis. Hinge at the hips. Flatten your lower back. Don't let it round. No Quasimodo today. 3 minutes on this clock. Wow, the two of you have got target practice dialed. Just stellar. Hitting those triple digits all over the place. Yeah, more dessert this time around. Ooh, that raspberry on top. I don't know if we're ever gonna get back to the desert. Oh yeah. Make micro adjustments as you need, especially spine and shoulder blades. If you're starting to get tight in one area, or like me, oh, my cadence just dropped like crazy. Oh, I'm pulling up. Off the handlebars, allowing myself a little bit of a refresh. Opening up the joints, letting oxygen flow. Breathe. Oh yeah, feeling the muscles, working hard everywhere. Okay, reset and in. Just adding a bit more back to my resistance. A bit more still, taking me back to where I was. 1 minute left on this clock. That will take us to halfway through this dessert smorgasbord. 45 seconds. It's like we're seeing the desert mirage right now. We haven't had enough water. Oh, cakes on the horizon, you say. 25 seconds here in this clock. Yes. Beautiful work. Team, already at 57 kilometers together. 12 seconds. We hit the new clock. And we are halfway through this segment, this 20-minute FTP. Oh yeah, Ivan. I'm sure for Guatemala, it's not very warm, but here right now, 25 degrees Celsius here in the studio. I am just, yeah. Beautiful consistency. Ivan, you might not know this, but Judy is the consistency master. She constantly hits her target, sticks with it, and her progress class over class, unbelievable. Just so motivating to watch. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know about you, but this is pushing the envelope for me. For all of us, I know it's the end of our day. We're in this mountain or central time zone. It's been a long one so far, but we've got it. Oh, yeah, we might be seeing double, quadruple even. Donuts everywhere. Feel it out. Micro adjustments. Breathe. Pedal. Yes. Pedal for the donuts. Pedal for dessert. Oh yeah, team. $970 calories. That's almost a complete donut and a half that we have done together. 2.5 minutes in here. On this, our third out of 4 clocks. Hinge at the hips, open the core. Chest, forward, open it up. Chest fountain, I always like to say. Like you're shooting a fountain of water, of light, of energy, of goodness from your heart, whatever it is. Open that chest up. Let yourself expand your rib cage as you breathe. Knees directly under your chest. Oh, wonderful work. Wow. I hope you both jump on the Moto Sumo Facebook page after this. Let me know what your output was. How many kilometers? I can deduce it from our team KMs, but the sweat, it's pouring. You're doing some so amazing. 64.5 kilometers together today. And over 1,000 kilometers, team. Yeah, spinners. Body check. Breath in and out. Let that music groove ya. Let it move ya. Yes, Ivan. 45 seconds left on this clock. One more 5-minute clock to go. We come out of this, we go right into our cool down. So spinners, we're leaving it all on the pedals here. FTP challenges. We usually do this as the only thing in the ride. And we already put in a whole bunch of time on the pedals before we got to this. We were 22 minutes in to our ride. Normally, we'd already be done the FTP challenge by then, after a bit of a warm-up. But here we are, really kicking some butt on the pedals. Final 5-minute clock, here we go. Boom. There we are. Just giving my body a little bit of reprieve, but quick and back in. Yes, Ivan. Push and pull. Sits bones right where they need to be, connected to the widest part of the saddle. Team, we are coming up on 69 kilometers together here today. We're gonna boost it across 70. Oh yeah. Breathe, shoulders down. Exhale. Heels dropped. Feet parallel to the floor. Throughout the full pedal stroke. Getting positively psychedelic in here. This mirage taking form. Donuts in the desert. Let's press through. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left on the clock. Judy, I know you can do it. Ivan, yes. Take that little moment out of the saddle, refresh, come back in. Really check your body position, your spine. Team, we just hit 70 kilometers together. Yes. Oh, here we go. Final 3 minutes coming into sight. I know I can add tiniest bit of resistance for the end of this ride. And my power output just jumped by another 10 watts. Consistency and cadence. Consistency on resistance. Consistency in our frame of mind. In double checking our body position and our breath. Motivating each other. Here, we are pushing. We are pulling. Yes, spinners unite. We got this. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left on the final clock. Yeah, Judy, you just boosted that. The final 120 seconds coming into sight. You can join me. Bring your hands a little bit further forward if you like. Elbows down and in. Pulling yourself into a bit more of a tuck position. More of your upper body mass over top of where your knees are tracking. More mass directly aligned with your downstroke. Lightening up your upstroke, making both parts of that, of your pedal stroke easier. 90 seconds left here. Yeah, team. I know we can push it. Cool down is on the other side of this. Breathe. Spine, sits bones, legs, core. 75 seconds. Yes, Ivan. Amazing work, Judy. 60 seconds left. What can you leave on the pedals here? Bit more resistance, bit more cadence, bit of both. Press, pull, breathe. Oh yes, champions all over the board. 30 seconds. Leave it all out here. Sweat it out. Team, we might do it. 76 kilometers together. Oh yeah. 15 seconds left. Pedal all the way through the transition. 5 more seconds. Finish line. Cool down. 3, 2, 1. Resistance off. Pedal. Don't stop pedaling. You can come off the handlebars if you need. Take the resistance off. Keep the blood flowing. Keep the heart pumping. Keep breathing. Check your spine. Elongate. Drop your shoulders. Try to slow your breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One big exaggerated breath. Spinners, Ivan, Judy, Guatemala represent. We have come through the desert here today. It's been sweet, it's been spicy, but we've been here together, just giving it our all. And thank you for what you put into the pedals, what you put in on the bike. Spin for Life is a fundraising initiative. We do it here in partnership with Moto Sumo. So thank you so much for jumping on the bike with me, pushing the pedals for great causes around the world, and for really having some fun and motivation together. We have 75 seconds left in this class. Take a moment, loosen up those fingers, bring them down to the handlebars. Slow your pedal strokes, elongate the spine. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, both feet parallel to the ground. Soft bend in both your knees. Bring yourself out of the saddle, drop your heels down, keep that soft bend in both your knees. Elongate the spine, and if it's safe on your bike setup, add some dynamic tension between your forearms and your pelvis as you extend your spine back, hovering your butt over top of the saddle. Feel that big stretch from the base of your feet all the way up the posterior chain, through your back and your pelvis to your neck. Cycle your feet forward so that your other foot is forward. Spinners, it is such a pleasure. Thank you for being here on Moto Sumo with me. I'm Steve Klintberg-Notch.